So it's morning time and I'm going to Ubud today. Which is like a spiritual town. It's where like a lot of yogis live. We call it more like the hippie area. But it's a really magical place. It's super grounding. I'm going to the mountain there. And that's just a really grounding thing for me to do. Yeah, things have been very busy. I did a Black Friday sale and then a Cyber Monday sale, and then interviewing lots and lots of people for my new program, a private coaching program that I'm doing, and getting some of you guys coming on board with that. So it's been really full on all weekend and even yesterday, Monday. So just today I'm going to take the day off, kind of, because I'm making this video. So am I taking the day off? Arica Angelo needs to learn how to take days off. But last night was a rough night. Andy, my driver, who has become like family to me, I hired him as soon as COVID started. So he's been with me since, I think, March. Wow, I look really rough. And last night I was at a restaurant and he was bringing some stuff back to my villa, and it's been raining a lot and the roads get really dangerous here when it rains. And there was just a massive tree in the middle of the road that he just did not see coming around the corner, and he flew off his bike and totaled his bike. So last night I was at the hospital with him, and it just broke my heart and really upset me to see him like that. Just, yeah, it was a rough night. It definitely, to be honest with you guys, I'm doing these videos too to connect with you guys, because I think sometimes like you can watch videos from people who are experts and you go, oh, that person's an expert, but I mean, everyone's a human being, you know, and we all have our struggles. And for me, my struggle, you know, I've shared with you guys about like anxiety and PTSD. And so with that being said, I've shared with you guys how my sister was hit by a drunk driver 10 years ago, and she doesn't talk or walk now and lives in a nursing home. So when she had her accident and I flew from California to Texas and saw her in the when I saw her in the SICU, it was probably one of the most difficult things in my whole life. That and my divorce. Yeah, when I see people that I love in a hospital, especially over something like this, like an accident, a vehicle accident or a motorbike accident, it's a bit triggering for me. So I woke up with like my body just feeling like really tight. So I hired a car driver to take me to Ubud today, and I'm just gonna swim in my pool. I've already done some meditating and just kind of relax this morning and just really take the day off to take care of myself. Wow, I wasn't expecting to get that emotional, but yeah, emotions are healthy, guys. It's part of being an emotional warrior is letting emotions come through your body. That's a very big lesson I've had to learn throughout my life, is to allow myself to feel and not to just brace myself and prepare for battle, but to just feel, like in moments like this where it's like, okay, this is not an opportune time to feel or lose my breath. You could see a little bit of the anxiety there, the losing the breath when I talk about her situation. So I still see therapists over it and take supplements to help me with that, because it was a very difficult thing for us, and it's still a difficult thing because she still lives in a nursing home and she doesn't talk or walk. So it's a challenge for us. It's a challenge in my family's life when they say the struggle is real. The struggle is real. That girl is my heart. So always, always, always say prayers for Sarah. Okay, I have to show you guys something funny. Well, shoot, they're already gone, but there's a construction site. But before I was doing this video, you can see it. See the truck is there, and then right there, that little brown spot is a cow. This morning, right before I did the videos, I wanted to show it to you guys. There were like cows all over there, and some mornings in this little construction site, I see freaking monkeys everywhere. It's so funny. The monkeys here are just nuts. But there's the ocean. It's a little overcast today because we've had lots of rain. But me and this pool, we have a date. And probably my little hut gazebo. I don't even know what the proper word is for these. If you know what the proper word is for these little hut things, tell me in the comment section. My little chair in my bedroom. Okay. Some R&R time, guys. Some swimming is needed, and coffee and a gluten-free chocolate croissant. That's needed as well. Alright guys, so I'm with my new driver for the day, Reyes. Reyes is hooking it up. Look how sweet this car is. Reyes. So he is taking me to Ubud, where I'm going to an herbal shop because I'm all into like natural stuff, even though I do believe in medication as well. But yeah, so can't really show you guys much because it's kind of a cloudy day, so it's not like the cool bike images, but we're on our way to Ubud. It's like an hour drive there. See you guys. This is one of the temples here. Little markets. This is where I just got my ashwagandha at Nadi's Herbal. But Ubud used to be really busy, and they got really strict when COVID came out, and it kind of dead out the town. So a lot of the Ubudians, we call them, which are more like kind of the hippies, kind of all left and moved to Canggu and Uluwatu. So it's pretty quiet here. It used to be really busy. It's really sad. Bali is definitely hurting and waiting for tourism to open back up here, and rightly so. So I'm gonna share with you guys Ubud and why I love Ubud. I don't live here. It was the first place I came to 2 years ago, and I'm gonna show you some clips of this with me and my driver, who's been like family to me. I'll show you a clip that we filmed months and months ago because it's perfect for this time. So yes, I got here late at night, and I was like walking down this street, and I had no idea where I was going or what I would find. I mean, literally just landed here, and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And then I walked down this street, and I will show you where I came. And this, back in 2018, right there, this place is brand new, is where I had dinner by myself. Here, will you hold that? And I'll sit down. I sat here and had dinner by myself and was like, what am I doing? But it was a really good meal, and it was great. So this is very surreal being back here. This all started 2018. 2020, January, and here we are. But this is Ubud, and it's just a really spiritual place. It's kind of kept its magic even despite all the tourism. So it's a pretty sacred place. A lot of people come here for healing. I've been here and worked with several healers out here, all incredible. But this is a cafe. Oh, she wants me to see the top part first. So this is why I love Ubud. Are you ready for this? I came to this place and I just fell in love. It's one of the big tourist attractions, and there's a reason so. This is called the Tegaling Rice Fields. And this is the infamous, people take pictures here in the hearts, which I will not do, because everyone else does it. Can't do what everyone else does, but look at this. So there's all these little restaurants everywhere. You can go down. Doing the best I can with my little tripod thing. I still don't know how to work it. There we go. You can go down there, and there's another heart place. You can go to all these different places and go to different cafes. There are little nests down there that you can, I don't know if you can see it. Right there, that's a nest you can sit in. A lot of girls take Instagram pictures here. But this place used to be just absolutely swarming with tourists. And you could walk through there. I actually have a video for my Bali immersion retreat. If you ever saw that video, it was people coming out to work with me in Bali. A clip I put together, and it's me literally dancing in here. So because of COVID, even it's kind of gone a little overgrown, but God, it just is so beautiful, and it's kind of like my grounding place. It really just kind of grounds me. But I'll take you into this little restaurant. I just found it. The woman was like literally standing on the street. She was like, "You come in my restaurant." They're, you know, when people need money, they get aggressive. So she's like, "You come in my restaurant." And I'm like, "I guess I'm coming in your restaurant." And trying to figure out how to work this tripod. Woo, shit. And I almost fell in my high heels. Look at that. How cute is this? Food. Isn't that adorable? Hello, Pagi Pagi. This is her restaurant. What's it called? Okay.
Okay.
You guys have to come and visit here when you come so that you can enjoy this beautiful view. How cool is this? Oops. There it goes. So cool. Look at that. Very cool. Very, very cool. Tits out, girls. Tits out. Oh my God. Look at this. So this is why I fell in love with this place. Like, I don't know, something about the trees and let me take off my glasses so I can connect with you guys. The trees, the greenery, the nature, the sounds. Every time I come here, like my heart just opens up here. It's so beautiful. That's the beauty of Ubud. It's like, it just has this magic that's deep in the land that really just opens your heart. And so when Bali opens up and I have clients come back out here to work with me, I will most certainly be bringing them to Ubud and working with some of the healers here, healers such as myself, but also just this experience of being in the land and feeling the magic of the land. It's just incredible. Just incredible. I literally cannot get enough of this place. This is my Balinese lunch. It's my favorite traditional meal, chicken satay, pretty simple. If you know me, then you know I love my French fries. When I'm in France, I'm literally, you can catch me anywhere drinking a rosé, people watching and eating what? French fries. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, traditional little Balinese meal here. Chicken, peanut sauce, beautiful flour. Yum yum, please, doing their blessings. They're my favorite people on the planet. And this is how they do their blessings every day. Not get my timing right. Coming to the mountain, this is where I do my reading, and it is soaking wet. Soaking wet. And I am freezing. I have my leather jacket on, my Louis getting wet, my high heels. If I could get this goddamn thing to work. Nope, it's just not gonna work. It just does whatever it wants. I think it's a demon. But, can you see it? Nope, nope. Shoes. There I am, there's someone else's. It is a hot mess here. Okay guys, I am back home from Ubud. Reyes was a really cool driver, but I do miss Andy. I messaged Andy. He said he's good, he had surgery, and that now they just still have him resting at the hospital. So prayers for Andy. Was not the same without him. Andy makes me laugh a lot. He's been with me forever, so we have a lot of jokes that we crack. Yeah, I'll tell you about some lessons I learned today that I want to share with you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Especially I think the cool part is seeing the flashback of me and my driver Hot Man and the whole story about that. That's just really cool. It kind of ties this whole Bali thing together for me, and why Ubud is so special and why I go there when I just need a break. I actually planned to go there before Andy's accident. It was like my intuition was like, you need to go to Ubud. And I just thought, oh, because I was like kind of worn out with the Black Friday sale and the cyber sale. And I've been doing a lot of these 15-minute calls and getting lots of new clients. And it's all exciting. But it's a lot of energy. Like all weekend I was like just working. So I knew I needed a day off, which to be honest, you guys, I ended up working. I'm not gonna lie. With Reyes driving, I was messaging with Hannah and other things. So it's a part of owning your own business. It's like, it's not a 9 to 5. It just never stops. You just are constantly working. That's part of it. But, the rewards, I mean, look at that view. It makes me so happy. It makes my heart so happy having that view. It looks like the sun is setting. And then I've got Christmas music going on, which God forbid I actually play any of it, because YouTube would totally shut this whole video down and say, you've stolen music. So won't be doing that. But I wanted to show you something pretty cool. It's so stupid. Oh, I also got a new helmet today because my freaking helmet broke. Andy had my helmet and then they sent it to me and it broke. I don't even want to show you it because it scares me. It was like cracked and I was like, I had been on the bike. It could have like cracked my jaw open. So everyone was like, get a better helmet. So I got a new helmet. Look how freaking rad that is. I like it because, I'm like, if you notice, all my marketing is like black and gold. So this isn't really black, it's like a deep gray, but it's still got the gold. I love black, gold, and white. I just selfishly love it. That's why it's in all of my marketing. Not that we've done any marketing research for it at all. I just love it. But look at this. This is so cool. This is what's so neat about living in an exotic place like Bali, which you just get really cool like baskets, like just pineapples, which I guess you can get in the States, and then passion fruit if they're in season. That's my gluten-free bread. I mean, tomatoes, we can all get tomatoes. But look at this beauty over here. Look at that. How gorgeous is this? This is dragon fruit. This is lychee that I bought off of, how pretty is this basket though? I don't even know if it does it justice. It's more bright than this and my iPhone's picking up. But let me tell you, when I was leaving the mountain, the coffee shop there, oh my gosh, the ladies there are so aggressive. They chase you down. She had a bag full of these lychees, or I may not be saying them right. Anyway, she chased me down and she was like, bye. And I'm like, I mean, it's tough times. So people are like really aggressive with selling everything from transportation, and I get it. But it's like, It's just nonstop. This woman, I was like, I'm not gonna pay attention, just gonna walk to the car. And she chased me all the way to the car, her and her friend. Her friend was like, buy bracelet, buy magnet. And I was like, no. She was like, buy. I was like, fuck it, give me the lychees, because I do love them. But I have so many of them now. There's no way I can eat all of this fruit. It's just crazy. But she was so aggressive, and I love aggressive people, because that's me. Like, 12 years I've been going after my business, and I'll tell you, most of it was not successful. One day I should share my entrepreneurial journey. It's not a fairy tale, let me tell you that. You think just because you're a hot chick and you give dating advice like you're successful? Hell no, that was not my journey. It was fucking hard. I should share that one day. Anyways, yeah, so she chased me down, so now I have like tons of lychee to eat, so that's that. All right, I'm gonna share with you my lesson that I got today and wanted to share with you guys. Wyan brings me, yeah, there's Wyan. Wyan and his wife have a cool market. Special delivery coconuts.
Water, fresh.
Yes, fresh coconuts. So Wyan has to cut these open, and then we use the little straws here to drink out of because we don't use plastic. And there we are.
Coconut is ready, open.
Coconut ready, open.
Yeah.
And then you can even take a spoon and dig out all the meat, and then
Now.
go in the fridge. Uh-oh, it's quite full. We'll make room for it. So yes, this is Wyan, and he brings me these fresh coconuts, and I just love them. I love coconuts here. So that's Wyan. Say bye, Wyan.
Hi.
Finish it off with this. So, you know, I reached out to a couple friends for support because, like I said earlier, I think you saw at the beginning of the video, I got really emotional. So I reached out to like the people that I'm closest with, and one obviously was my best friend in Texas, and the other, and then I reached out to a good girlfriend in Los Angeles, and I reached out to a really good girlfriend here in Bali. And my best friend and my friend here in Bali essentially said the same thing. My best friend said to me, Arica, you know, just remember that this isn't that accident, and it could have been worse, and it's much better than what it could have been, and that everything is essentially going to work itself out. It's all going to be okay. He's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And I've done a lot of research into PTSD and complex PTSD, and now I'm researching another thing called betrayal bonding, which is why, you know, I feel like with my clients, why a lot of their big victories is because I have an awareness of what trauma does and why people get stuck in patterns and why it shows up in their relationships with women. It's my own journey that I've had to go through. I mainly put myself through all this research to figure out like what was going on inside of me, and so I'm able to serve my clients not just through text knowledge, but actual experience of researching these things and then actually putting it to practice. So when my best friend said that, it was something I'd read in this book. It's like people who've gone through trauma, like when they get triggered, it's like the same situations replaying, and like they have to be like cognizant that that's not actually what's happening, even though your body's like danger, danger, danger. And so she said that, and it just was like, yes, it helped. It really helped. And then my girlfriend out here, she said this. She said, you were not the same girl that you were then 10 years ago. You're not the same girl. And so your body and everything, your body is going to handle energy way differently than that girl 10 years ago. It was just crazy to kind of like hear them say things that were somewhat similar. And so I will say this over and over, like reach out to people. We really need people, you know, especially me living out here in Bali. My family's not here. I did call my mom immediately. As soon as I got home, my mom was the first person I called, and she was super supportive as always. But yeah, it's like we really have to reach out to people, and it's not something that I just want to encourage you guys with, but it's something I have to live and abide by. Like, I know we just talk ourselves out of it, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be okay. Like, do I really need to reach out to them? I don't want to bother them. That's such a lie that our mind tells us, is that we're gonna bother them. You know, I found that it hurts my friends more when I don't reach out to them and they know that I've been going through pain silently. It hurts me when I hear that my friends have gone through really rough times and they didn't reach out to me. And so I just want to share that with you guys. This is kind of like, and I thought this would be a more fun like video for you guys, and like I mean, I think there are some parts that were fun, I hope, but it's just to share that message. Like, if there's anything, like, please reach out to people, as I did today, because people love you and they want to support you. Believe it or not, we're human beings. We are innate healers. We want to nurture one another. We want to heal one another. We want to love one another. So just let people love you, but be vulnerable enough to like say, hey, I'm in a pickle and I could really use some support, as I did today. And I was just so grateful because every single one of my girlfriends that just stepped up for me, just, wow. It really impacted me, and I felt so grateful for their love for me. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of my life. And this was a very intimate day in the life of Arica Angelo, where you really got to see like my own areas where I hurt and I bleed and I cry. But yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. I want my heart to stay soft, because I want to be able to serve you guys from a soft heart. Sometimes it's strong. I think most of the time you guys see my strong heart in my videos for you guys. But also just being soft as well is good. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of this journey. And I definitely want to end it with reach out to people. You know, suicide has been going up through all this corona. Please reach out to people. Please don't wait to the last minute. If you're in pain, reach out to someone. Reach out to a hotline, like whatever you need. Just know that there are people everywhere to support you. And just know that I love you guys so much. So that's a day in the life of Arica Angelo. It was supposed to be my day off and gallivanting around Ubud, and it kind of was, and it kind of wasn't. It was kind of heavy, it was kind of nice, but that's life. Life is a mixed bag, isn't it? All right, I love you guys. This has gone on way too long. I hope I haven't bored you to tears. If you stayed to the end of this video, comment and tell me I stood to the end. Let me know. You're so sweet if you did. All right, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.